K-pop and fashion cannot be separated. Instead, they merged to create a unique visual experience appropriately deemed K-pop fashion. In the spotlight, our favorites fully immerse in their concepts, serving as stage outfits. Then there's the casual outfits our idols wear going to catch a plane called airport fashion. Stars model their normal wear down the makeshift runway of the airport crossing. It's a whole event with fans and journalists eagerly waiting to capture their style. It's setting trends in Asia and going worldwide. Global fashion brands have realized the power of an impeccably dressed K-pop star.
Who is the best dresser in the group?
Blackpink at Coachella. Head to toe, everything was perfect. Stylists stepped up for Blackpink's historic performance at Coachella. The event was a first for K-pop, now forever cemented in the iconic pictures from the night. The outfits mirror Blackpink's charm, glamour, and that unexplainable charisma that pulls you in. Fans were living, and all the girls looked gorgeous as they commanded the stage. But even the dazzling outfits couldn't outshine Blackpink. BTS at 2019 SBS Gayo Daejun. BTS always delivers on the red carpet. At the 2019 SBS Gayo Daejun, BTS stepped onto the red carpet looking like kings. The subtle hues of their outfits matched perfectly with the color theme of the event. It was coincidentally placed behind them as if it was made for them. It's hard to make 7 people coordinate and stand out individualistically, but BTS always pulls it off with ease. It did help that Jin and Jungkook were matching. Twice Dahyun as Elsa. Twice's Dahyun has long been compared to Frozen's Elsa due to her fair skin and big eyes. For Twice's Feel Special comeback, she dyed her hair an ash blonde. The iconic era is a fan favorite as everyone loved the heartfelt song and Twice's glamorous outfits, especially when Dahyun wore an iridescent blue two-piece on stage. It glimmered in the light like Elsa's dress, and with her hair braided, Dahyun was a real-life Elsa. Blackpink in Crochet for Ice Cream. Blackpink and Selena Gomez's collaboration, Ice Cream, was a visual feast. Not a single styling flaw. It's hard to choose the most iconic fashion moment, but their crochet outfits were a standout. Matching the bubblegum pop sound of Ice Cream, Blackpink wore colorful, hippie-inspired sets. It was the perfect choice, capturing the song's playful vibe. The pieces are by a small-time UK brand called Fluffy, with each piece handmade by artisans in a small village in Indonesia. BTS's Times Square New Year's Eve rehearsals. Before the New Year's Eve show, BTS arrived at Times Square for rehearsals in their everyday wear. Fans were so excited to see their individual styles and how each look complements their personalities. Needless to say, fashion is in their DNA. J-Hope looks like a natural fashionista, while V's sandals were a whole mood. However, Jungkook's hoodie definitely stole the show. Kai's solo debut. In EXO, stylists' go-to member for experimental styling is Kai. His killer proportions and confidence can make any outfit work. Kai's solo debut was a fashion experience pushing the boundaries. He wore a never-before-seen piece of a bedazzled headpiece. The shape of it helped Kai create new silhouettes as he danced. Kai explains at his press conference, "I used fashion to grab viewers' attention and help them understand my performances. I wanted to show the music, dance styles, fashion, and visual arts that I like as a solo artist." Mamamoo at Mama 2018. The red outfits Mamamoo donned on stage during the 2018 Mnet Asia Music Awards were controversial, particularly Solar and Hwasa, as critics deemed the outfits inappropriate as K-pop tends to be more conservative. On the contrary, fans were living. Hwasa breaks the mold as she has tanner skin and a fuller body figure. Her charisma oozed in her red one-piece while projecting body positivity in K-pop. Later, Mamamoo released a song, Hip, to address the criticism, saying head to toe, "They are hip." To quote them, "It becomes a controversy, my fashion, but I don't really care. It's just another action." Blackpink in modern Hanboks for How You Like That. 2020 was a historic year for Blackpink. Their song, How You Like That, announced their triumphant comeback after over a year. During the outro, the girls wore gorgeous, modernized versions of the Hanbok, a piece of traditional Korean clothing meant for special occasions. They also wore the pieces on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. The virality caused a huge spike in traffic for the original designer, Danha. While some criticized the group for objectifying the traditional outfits, most were praising them for spreading Korean culture. BTS's ode to traditional Korean culture. Blackpink weren't the only ones sporting modern hanboks, as BTS wore them in their music video for Idol. It was to pair with Idol's Korean-influenced sounds. While those outfits were perfect, it wasn't as impactful as the ones they wore at the 2018 Melon Music Awards. BTS's performance in modern hanboks was an ode to Korean culture. The 20-minute set featured Idol and solo stages for Jimin, J-Hope, and Jungkook. Each member featured a different traditional Korean dance, incorporating masks, fans, and drums. Dara's pineapple hair. To Anyone were trailblazers in both music and fashion. Never before was a K-pop girl group able to pull off their trendy sound and eccentric fashion effortlessly. They stepped onto the scene with an in-your-face sound, attitude, and fashion. The standout was member Dara with her iconic pineapple hair and white feather vest, contrasting with her all-black outfit. It shouldn't work, but it totally did. And it's only something Dara could pull off. Joy's rainbow dress. Red Velvet's Peekaboo is one of fans' favorite eras as the girls embraced a darker sound. During promotions, their styling was so gorgeous that Joy went viral. Non-K-pop fans dubbed her as the K-pop girl in the rainbow dress before knowing her name is Joy. She was wearing a rainbow sequin dress by Ashish, a favorite brand of K-pop stars. Orange Caramel as Sushi. No one in K-pop can do kitsch quite like Orange Caramel. They brought an irreplaceable energy to K-pop and helped companies realize subunits made real bank. While their whole Catalina era was iconic, nothing tops their sushi outfits. Each member represented a piece of common sashimi. The risk-taking outfits are something only Orange Caramel can make work. It paid off, as their outfits are one of the most innovative concepts in K-pop. EXO's school uniforms. Every K-pop group does a school uniform concept, but not like EXO. They were on the brink of breaking out, and their growl comeback put them on everyone's radar. The public-friendly styling paired with the catchiness of growl propelled EXO into a national boy group. Girls' Generation's skinny jeans. Girls' Generation, also known as SNSD, started a colored skinny jeans trend in South Korea and Japan from one song, G. The song broke records and made them trendsetters. Whatever they wore became sold out instantly. G and the power of their skinny jeans made them become known as the nation's girl group. TVXQ's Catch Me. The duo's comeback for Catch Me had a futuristic robot theme. Their stylists gave them fashion-forward outfits with these unique metal arm bracings, and they had a functional purpose. When the backup dancers joined their arms to TVXQ, they formed new dance shapes. Sometimes it was symbolizing long robot arms, other times a flowing dragon. Kara's Mr. Even if you don't know Kara, every K-pop fan will recognize Mr.'s catchy melody. Originally, it wasn't even a single they were promoting. Thanks to its popularity, it's now Kara's signature song. The outfits they wore were simple but iconic. The colorful dickies with suspenders complemented their legendary hip dance. Mr. was a national sensation in both Korea and Japan. Soon, other groups followed using fashion accessories as part of dances in K-pop. Twice in Purple. Twice's image has evolved over the years. While Feel Special is the perfect representation of their mature charms, TT is a perfect representation of their girl next door charms. For TT, Twice has custom-made outfits tailored to the charms of each member. It was cohesive yet individualistic. The color blocking gave off an understated girly vibe. The light purple pulls out their feminine sides, while the white complements their innocence. It was a perfect embodiment of everything Twice. Crayon Pop's Bar Bar Bar. There's one word to describe Crayon Pop, it's fun. It's reflected in their outfits. For the hit song Bar Bar Bar, they somehow made helmets work. The song and outfits are set in K-pop history. The combo of tennis skirts over pants plus a helmet is forever associated with Crayon Pop. Everyone wanted to try their dance and wear their outfits. Their clothes were actually part of the athleisure trend in Korea. BTS's Dynamite. Dynamite pushed BTS to new heights, getting their first #1 on the Billboard Top 100 and their Grammy nominations. The song was a first for them as it's in full English. They took influence from 90s disco, giving us funk and soul, while continuing on the trend of 2020's retro vibes. In the music video, the boys rock some cool 90s-inspired and retro disco chic looks with accessories to match. What BTS does best is individualism amongst collectivism, and Dynamite was no exception. Dressed impeccably in bright colors, BTS set the night alight. Girls' Generation's Genie. No one can do concepts quite like Girls' Generation. With every new release, they took on a new persona perfectly. How'd they do it? The answer is unclear, but it has to do with the indescribable it factor all the girls possess. Whatever outfit they wear, they fully embody it. After G, they switched it up to release Genie. Expressing themselves as strong women, they donned white marine uniforms. Later, the uniforms were unofficially claimed by SNSD. No other K-pop groups even tried to pull it off like them. We want to hear from you. What are your picks for the most iconic fashion moments in K-pop? Has K-pop fashion influenced how you dress? Let us know down in the comments. For videos on fashion, beauty, and more, subscribe to The Taco.